Hello there and welcome to Craig Galloway's marketing channel here on YouTube. Welcome to my live sort of broadcast today. I'm going to be joined in a minute or so with Hans Brack, and Hans and I are going to talk, and today, as I spoke to you yesterday's live, we're going to talk about the front end product of the new product that we're launching next week. It's called QuizSAAS Pro. It launches at 11 EST on the 17th of June. So just bear with me and I'll see if Hans is there. I know he's waiting in the background and eager to come on and talk to us all. So hello, Hans. Hopefully you're there. Are you there, Hans? Hello, Hans. Oh, I see
Hello, Craig.
You're on a nice beach somewhere. That looks lovely.
Well, actually, it's a green screen background, but it's not random. I can tell you that. I actually live in Thailand, as you know.
Yeah, that's right.
But I don't have a beach view. That's correct.
Yeah. So what's the weather like there just now? It's not bad here in Scotland where I am. So
I think it's a tiny bit warmer where I am. Like in the 33, 34 Celsius. That would be the low 90s for our American friends.
Dear.
Right now,
a bit hot for me.
well, right now it's quite sunny actually, but the rainy season has started, so it's been raining for most of last week actually.
So if we hear a lot of rain on your roof, we'll know what's causing it then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's great to have you here. I'm going to tell the viewers the reason for doing these lives this week. We're going to be running lives every day, or most of the days this week. I think maybe tomorrow we might have to miss it because I've got an appointment I have to go to. But every morning this week we're running live, so hopefully MD will are watching live on. I know it's running in my YouTube channel. It's going to my Facebook feed as well, and it's also going to your Facebook feed, I understand, as well. And so that's good. So hopefully some people will see it online. So what we're going to be talking about is last year, and it does seem such a long time ago now, you and I got together and we thought, right, we're going to create something, our first product, and we wanted to launch it, and we put together a quiz program that allows you to get more engagement, and it uses the power of AI to create quizzes. Now, Hans and I got together. Hans has publishes quizzes and things, and it's that book publishing and stuff like that. And he's got a background of I'll let Hans talk. He'll tell you a wee bit of his background. Now, my background is that I used to create software, and the work I did, and I did training on the software. So I've got a wee bit about. I like computers and I like playing with computers. Now, I created the QuizSAAS program using another software, which is a no-code AI software, which I'll tell you about actually in another video in this channel later on. But we created it together with this software with the idea in mind that we were going to just create a fun program. But once we'd created it, we thought, well, look, this is of good use to marketers as well. We can use this to actually, our marketers or anybody that's into affiliate marketing can use this to create engagement. We even went ahead and we created our own sort of Facebook group and a sort of website where we uploaded a load of quizzes, and then sort of virtually not very much time. We'd quite a crowd of people going on there and taking part in the quizzes, and we'll show you that site in one of the other videos. But we then realised that this could be a great marketing tool. So that's my background to it. I'm going to pass you over to Hans. He's going to tell you just a wee bit about yourself. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll see more about it, but he's just going to quickly tell you a wee bit about his involvement and how we came about creating QuizSAAS.
Well, my background, my life before the internet is from teaching people how to use computers. I also have a sort of a background as a musician, but I've been, I came online at the same time as the internet started to grow. I met Craig just as I was, looking for something new to start, because I'd sort of abandoned and ditched everything I had, which wasn't a lot anyway. So we just got together and we started talking about, well, what can we do? And we made a few attempts at suggestions and came up with quizzes. Why not? Because people like quizzes, and there are many of those. They are really passionate about quizzes and knowledge and all that sort of thing. And that's sits well with me. I'm kind of the same. I'm the brainy guy in this. So that's how we did it. And also, when we started investigating, looking into what quizzes are out there, because there's nothing exactly like the QuizSAAS is what we found. Because most of what we found out there, first of all, they charge a monthly fee, or they're limited in functionality, or both. They charge and they're limited, or they're limited to certain subjects or topics. So which QuizSAAS is not. I mean, you can enter just about any topic that you can come up with. And we have a couple of other twists of our own as well, which you won't find in any of the other quiz tools that are out there, quiz generators.
Yes, that did take us a long time going through the market, and you did a lot of research. I did a lot of research to see what was out there and what the sort of costs were. And we looked at the costs, and some of the costs were really high, and we wanted this to be affordable to people, and that's why we've created the software. You and I both put our heads together. We've created the software. We've had beta testers in testing it. We've used it. We know it works. So at first we were going to make it a monthly fee and charge monthly for it, but we thought, no, this works. It's not going to need a lot of support. It just works out the box. So we decided we'd just bring it out as a lifetime deal. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I'm not going to touch a lifetime deal. These people are going to disappear. We've got a support desk. I sell a lot of other software. You sell a lot of publishing stuff. We've got a support desk that we're there. We're not going to disappear. We use the software to create quizzes, to create engagement. It's always going to be there. And if we later on, if we bring out a version 2 or whatever, we are working and creating more, sort of getting it to do more as different AIs come out. The more AIs that come out, the different things, we'll try different things and see how we can expand this software going on. So it's not going to take a lot of support. We know it works. It's on a great server. It works well. So that's the reason why we've brought out the lifetime deal now. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, but how do you support the software going forward? The software is written. It's out there. It works. And that's really the reason why we're giving it as a lifetime deal. It's always going to be there on the server anyway. So that's a wee bit about the software. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to go through the sales page. We're then going to talk about some of the bonuses that are available inside QuizSAAS. And this is just on the front end. There is a full bundle there. There is a chance later on at the end of this video, hopefully we're not going to stay on too long here on air, because we don't want it to be long, because it's going to be one every day or every couple of days right up until we launch. So just bear with me. I need a little drink of water. I'm getting a wee bit hoarse. Talking too much, Hans. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to go through the sales page just to let you see. I'm going to show you online. We're then going to have a quick demo, and I'm saying a quick demo. It's about a 15-minute demo that goes through all of what QuizSAAS Pro, the front end, does and what you get inside it. We're going to come back and talk about the bonuses. And also, if you listen right to the end, at the end, there's a chance for anybody that it's a special sort of thing I'm going to talk about. But if you wait to the end, I'll tell you about that. So in the meantime, I'm going to go for the sales page. I'm going to show it up on here on screen, because Hans says I need to tell people where to go. So I'll put this up in the screen. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see that along the bottom of the screen, Hans? Does that come up?
Yeah.
So that's the sales page, and I'm going to show you it now. I'm obviously not going to go over everything in the sales page. This sales page has been tweaked as we've gone along over the past year. I think it's took us to create this sales page. Hans is good at copywriting, and I'm sort of not too bad. I'm learning there, and I've had good sort of help from a well-known marketer to help me create this sales page. So let's go and let's show you on screen. So here we go. We're on the sales page. Hopefully you can see that. Let me see if I can move it just slightly over there so you can see it on screen. So this is the sales page for the front end of QuizSAAS Pro. You can unlock revenue streams with QuizSAAS Pro. It's, as I said, and we spoke about it earlier, it's the ultimate AI-powered quiz maker. We've looked at other ones out there that are out there in the market, and this one does what it says in the tin. So you can create engaging quizzes to boost your profits effortlessly. And there's a little video there you can watch if you go to the sales pages. Now, does it work? Does it work? Or do you need a Windows computer? Does it work in Mac? It's compatible with everything. It's a web software. It works in the cloud. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk there. You can purchase it. If you don't like it after the 29 days and sort of 11.59 in the last day, then you can just come back for a sort of no money back, a smiley guarantee. Will give you your money back straight away. There'll be a refunded to you. But I don't think you're going to want to do that because you're really looking in a great deal here. Now, the price will go up at the end of the launch period. We launch on the 17th of June until the 22nd or 23rd of June. I can't remember the end date. But at the end date, the price will increase. So you can look in this deal on the front end. So you're fed up trying to engage your audience because that's what we did. We first wrote this. We wrote this was basically going to be a fun product for people, and we were going to sell it as just a quiz for creating quizzes as a fun sort of thing. But then we realised ourselves, once we'd created some Facebook pages and created a sort of website for it, that we can get engagement for it. So if you're fed up trying to engage with your audience without results, then this will help you. So I'm not going to go through it, but you can see it's QuizSAAS, that's the box. Why quizzes? Quizzes are not just games. That's what we've found. They're powerful marketing tools that you can enhance customer engagement, boost your brand awareness, and drive traffic to your business. So as you can see there's the leaderboard from one of our challenges that we put up on our website. You can see there some of the comments. Some of the comments are mine and some of the comments are Hansy's in there. But you can see there that people love to brag about when they're when they're doing quizzes, and we've got a sort of leaderboard in there, and you can see the people moving up on the leaderboard. We can on our own website, you can see that. Now that's something we've built into our own website. The actual leaderboard software is a completely different thing. But yeah, we'll go into one of the videos that show you how one of the plugins creates these quizzes on inside of a website, and Hans is going to show you that near the end of the week. So there's no experience. You don't need any experience. It's a user-friendly, as you can see in there, the user-friendly screens. It's got, as I said earlier, an exclusive launch offer. It creates high engagement levels. It's easy to share. You've got enhanced learning and retention because interactive content like quizzes is better than just reading books or reading everything. You're taking part and you're answering, and then you're keen to know what the answers are. So there's also monetization opportunities with quiz creation, and the potential for revenue growth is limitless. So you can unlock your online marketing potential with QuizSAAS Pro. Who's it aimed at? Well, we're aiming at online marketers or solopreneurs looking for the next big thing to captivate your audience. So just look at the members here, quizzing in groups. So there's loads of quiz groups out there, and if you go online, you'll see them on Facebook and everywhere else. There's a lot of quizzes here with loads of engagement, much more engagement than we got in our sort of test creating of a website. But at the same time, there's loads of quizzes out there that are doing really, really well in engagement with quizzes. So the thing is that these quizzes, the software that we create, will allow you to maybe join some of these groups and use those quizzes to create engagement as well. So people engage with quizzes more than other social media content because quizzes offer a personalised and interactive experience, as I said. So it's a new quiz creation tool. It's as I said, it's for marketers, solopreneurs, or coaches. It equips you with the essential tools to create quizzes, and you're going to see that in a minute when we show you the demo. The world's saturated with a whole load of monotonous sort of content, and the need for engaging and interactive experience is more critical. People have not got the attention to sit and read a lot. They want something that entertains them, and quizzes do entertain. So it's not a complicated interface. Shantz will go over later on in a minute or two, telling you how easy the steps are. So What could you do with QuizSAAS Pro? Well, you can sell quiz pages in bundles. So how about creating sort of quiz books, selling quiz pages to people that are doing quizzes in pubs or quizzes elsewhere? You can make them up, and we've got a special sort of bonus whereby you can actually pack them together with some sort of answer sheets and some templates that gives you, as if you're providing it as a service, a lot of sort of stuff already made and done. The word like I think it's done for you. So you'll be able to see that. You can create quiz books and sell them, like I said. I mean, you could create a quiz book. I mean, I've looked on Amazon and there's quite a lot of quiz books on Amazon that if you could create a sort of PDF of a quiz book from the quizzes that this software creates, you could turn them into a PDF and sell them in Amazon. I'm quite sure that if you look on Amazon, you can find quiz books on any subject. You can create quizzes and then as a service in Fiverr. If you look at the people in here, I went through Fiverr, and this was nearly a year ago. I went through Fiverr when we were creating these sales pages, and as you can see in there, there's people selling quizzes for $107, some from $9, trivia quizzes at $13, $9. So you could set yourself up in Fiverr and sell these quizzes as a service to other people. And they actually make excellent social media posts. If you've got a quiz into social media, you'll get more engagement with a quiz than you will just be a comment on social media. It's shareable and variable. Quizzes often have fun, and people share them with their friends, and they'll send them to other people to say, "Have you tried this quiz? Look at this. Can you beat me? Can you beat my score?" Because it's competitive. Quizzes always are, and people are competitive out there. So it's a great thing for sharing and creating viability. So we've already spoke about it, who we are and how we created it. So I'm not going to go into that. You can see more about that inside the sales page. It's a completely new way of approaching the use of online quizzes. It's got a sort of, Kant is going to show you how easy it is here. So I'll hand this bit over to you because you helped us create this bit of the sales page. How easy is it to create quizzes with QuizSAAS?
Well, it's very intuitive and easy. Actually, there's really not much to type. Uh, there's a button you click to create a new quiz. That will take you to the page where you can see the see just a part of it here. Step one, you type in the name of the new quiz, just so you can keep them apart. Then you go to step two, and all these are on the same page. They're all on your screen, just fields that you fill in. So step two, you select or you type in you select a category, or you can create a new category. And you select language and a quiz type. There are 6 types of quiz that you
And
can choose
the
from.
languages. I'll just talk about the languages. There's very many languages. You'll see this in the demo video. It doesn't just create quizzes in English. It'll create them in a multitude of languages.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry for interrupting there.
Yes, I intend to hold that against you completely. Step 3 is you just enter a topic, any topic that you can think of. Just type it in the field. And step 4, you click on generate quiz, and the AI will do the rest.
Yeah, so it's as easy as that. I'm going to show you the demo now, just to let you see it. But you can also export the quizzes inside the software using this button down here, the blue button, which is export. And you can export it as a doc file, a text file, or a PDF file. And in some of the upgrades, you can also have other choices of export. But that's in the sort of upgraded version that we'll talk about in one of our other videos. So that's how you would export the quiz once you'd created it. So I said here are some of the things. You can create quizzes in any topic. There's 6 quiz types to choose from. As Hans said, there's multiple choice, true or false, fill in the blanks. There's puzzle quizzes, right order quizzes, and just some questions. the app generates 20 questions with answers for the first one. You use the editor where you can add your own questions in some simple formatting. You can select different fonts and font sizes and change. So it's got a full on-screen editor when you have created the quiz to create it. You can download your quiz as a Word document, a PDF, or a plain text. You can copy the quiz and paste it into a document or a web page, which comes in handy if, for example, you're creating a textbook or an online training and want to add a quiz after each chapter. So I'm just going to show you this demo now. Hopefully it will play and it will not stutter because my internet connection's a little bit sort of dodgy here. But let's go and I'll just let you see what you really are here to see, and that's a demo of it in action.
Welcome to the tutorial and demo for QuizSAAS Pro. Okay, once you've logged into QuizSAAS Pro, on the left-hand menu, you can manage your quizzes, and in there you'll see a list of the previous quizzes that you've created. The next one in the menu is New Quiz. You can click on New Quiz and create a quiz. You can manage categories, so you can add in categories for your quizzes and add in new categories by clicking on entering a new category here and clicking on it. So say I had a new category of, let's see, pop music. So I'm going to go pop music and add the category. You'll see it's down here, pop music. So, and it tells you the category has been added. So the next thing, settings. So inside settings, and you click on settings, and in here, in this area here, is where you add your OpenAI API key. Goes in here, and so we're inside the new quiz creation editing screen. So you're going to give the quiz a name. So I'm just going to call this quiz number 100 because I can't remember how many quizzes I've created. So we'll create this quiz number 100, and the category we're going to do this one is just entertainment. And the language, you can make the quizzes in any language you want, but we'll take English. And we're going to use the multiple choice. We'll try the multiple choice. There's various choices of quiz in there. You can have a multiple choice, a true or false, fill in the blanks, puzzle quiz, a right order quiz, or just some questions. So we'll start with this one here, which is just some questions. It's the same as the QuizSAAS Lite. QuizSAAS Lite is the light free version of QuizSAAS Pro, and that allows you just to create this just some questions, and you'd put in here, you'd suggest a topic. So I'm just going to put in a topic in here of general knowledge or entertainment. Entertainment, since I said I was going to call it the entertainment category. Entertainment. And then I'm just going to click on generate quiz down here in the green button. So click on generate quiz. We've filled in all the things. We just want some questions, entertainment, and we click generate quiz. Now it's going to go away and ask AI to generate the content and then come back with our quiz. So it shouldn't take too long. So let's just see what it comes out with. So here we go. It's come up with the entertainment quiz, and it's came up this time with a sort of multiple choice quiz. And it says here, which movie features the famous line, "Here's looking at you, kid"? Is it Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, The Godfather, or Kid Citizen Kane? And it gives you the four options, A, B, C, or D, and then there's another 20 odd questions there is in here, and then it gives you the answers, and it tells you A is Casablanca's the answer, and it tells you a wee bit more about it there. So that's the very first one we looked at. So now, just so that you don't lose it, you can click on save all. Now that's now the project saved, the project called quiz number 100, and if you go back to manage your quizzes, you should see quiz number 100 in here, and we can go in here and then we can edit it again, and we can go back in here. Now it looks as if it's disappeared. It hasn't disappeared, it's just under the type down here. You've already run it, so it's highlighted in yellow, just some questions, and when you click in it, it comes back in here. Now once you've got your quiz, you can export it as a doc file, a text file, or a PDF file, or you can copy it and paste it into some other editor, although you can edit it in here. You've got editing tools inside here. So that's us viewed it, put it back into it, looked at it in the sort of managing your quizzes, opened it up again, and we can go in and edit it, or we can generate another quiz if we want here. But let's try one of the other ones that are available. So I'm going to go to one of the other ones. We've already looked at that. The one created a multiple choice, although it was just a 20 questions one, it did create a multiple choice. So let's try something different in here. Let's try, we'll keep it under this because you can create every type of quiz under the same quiz name. So say you want to create a big, like a maybe a 5-round quiz or a 6-round quiz. You've got 6 different quizzes here you could do. You could do more than that number of rounds because you could run the same quiz a couple of times. But let's go and let's run a multiple, a true or false one this time. We're not going to do it on entertainment. We're going to pick a topic on sporting events of the sporting events of 2023. Let's try that. A true or false for sporting events in 2023, and let's generate the quiz by clicking the green button down here, and off it goes again into AI to generate that content. So this should be a true or false type quiz. So let AI generate it and we'll see what it comes up with. And here we go. It says 2023 sporting events, true or false quiz. The 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup was held in Australia and New Zealand. Is that true or false? Novak Djokovic won the 2023 Australian Open in men's singles. The Super Bowl was played in February 2023 and featured the Kansas City Chiefs. As you can see, there's 20 questions in here and there's the 20 answers. It was true that the FIFA Women's Cup took place in Australia and New Zealand, marking the first time it was hosted by the two nations. And you can see all the other answers are in there as well. So that's the true or false quiz. So the next type of quiz, let's pick a different one again. So we'll save it again just so that we don't lose it. So we've saved it. And as you can see in here now, we can see that the true or false one's yellow and the just some questions is yellow. So this time let's do a fill in the blanks quiz. And I'm going to do this on pop music of the 1980s. And we'll change this to pop music because that was a category I entered in earlier on, and we're going to generate a quiz. It's very simple to use. It's the same 2 or 3 buttons, just picking your type, giving it a topic, and then click generate quiz. It's very easy to use, but it can become addictive. I find myself using this very often. So let's wait to see what the AI generates this time. And here we go, fill in the blanks. The song Thriller, released in 1982, was performed by the king of pop, Cobba. Who was it? In 1984, Madonna caused a stir with her single Like a Something. The band Duran Duran is widely recognised for their hit song Hungry Like the Something. In 1980, saw Whitney Houston rise to fame with her iconic rendition of the song in 1985, so that's a wee bit difficult, that one, to try and find out which the name is. But if you look at the date and the year, it could be. Well, let's look at the answer because I'm not sure what that is. But as you can see here, another 20 questions where you've got to fill in the blanks, and sometimes the blanks are in the middle, and sometimes they're at the end, and sometimes they're in the middle, as I said. So in 1984, Prince released the iconic album Blank, featuring the hit song When Doves Cry. And there's the answers in here. So you've got the answers in here, and it tells you what the words were that were missing. So you're filling in the missing words. So that's, I quite like that one as well. So let's click on Save All. And the next one, we'll run another one. So let's find another one. So we've done those 3. Let's look at the right order quiz and see if we can put, we'll not take pop music this time. What we'll put in here is historic events of the 1990s in the UK. and see what it comes up. So we're looking for a right order quiz here about historic events of the 1990s in the UK, and we'll change the category in there to history. And we'll add the category. So it's history, it's been added. Right order quiz. Happy to go along. Generate the quiz. Asking AI to generate the content. And it should very quickly come up with a right order quiz for us. Taking a little bit longer this time. And it says 1980s or 1990s UK historic events quiz. And here's the questions. Order the following significant political events. The Maastricht Treaty is signed. The Labour Party elects Tony Blair as its leader. The Gulf War begins. So you've got to put it in the order of A, B, C in the actual order of the significant political event. There's other ones under there as well. As you see, once again, we're getting 20 questions, and then we're getting the answers, and it's given us the order that happened. So CAB for 20. What was that first one we looked at? CAB is the answer to that one as well. It was the Gulf War began in August 1990, followed by the Maastricht Treaty signed in November 1991, and Tony Blair became the Labour leader in July 1994. So that's the right order quiz, and again we could export this to a file, a sort of PDF, a Word document, or whatever. What you could do, you could once you've done all these quizzes, you could export it to a PDF file. Use a free program like PDF-SAM. Download it in your PC and use PDF-SAM to merge all the quizzes together into one big quiz. You could even probably merge a lot of them together into one big PDF, and maybe even turn it into a flip book of quizzes or quiz questions. So lots of things that you can do using the software. So let's go and run one more quiz. We'll save that so we don't lose it, and we'll run the puzzle quiz this time. So let's try the last one, which is puzzle quiz. Now, puzzle quiz is sort of a randomized type quiz. It could be a riddle quiz. It could be, it could do all sorts of things in here. You just try it out, see what it comes up with. So let's try this one here. I've added in here lifestyle choices. I'm going to try and run a puzzle quiz on lifestyle choices. I'm going to change the category to have I got one in here? No, I haven't. So I'll just put in here a puzzle quiz. And add the category, puzzle quiz, and then I'm going to generate the quiz. Now, I'm not sure what this is going to come up with here. This is a sort of random type quiz. It comes up with different types of things every time you run it. So let's see what it comes up with here. So lifestyle choices quiz, brain teasers, riddles and logic puzzles. Ready to test your knowledge and critical thinking about lifestyle choices. Below is a collection of 20 engaging questions that will challenge your reasoning and creativity. Good luck. Questions. The commuter's dilemma. Sarah can choose to walk 30 minutes to work every day or take a bus that will take 10 minutes but costs £4 per day. What is a better lifestyle choice if she wants both physical exercise and financial savings? Sarah chose to walk 30 minutes to work each day or take a bus that will take 10 minutes but costs £4 a day. What is a better lifestyle choice if she wants both physical exercise and financial savings? So let's look at some of the answers, and there's other ones in here as well. The nutrition quandary. John is trying to decide between two lunches, a high calorie sandwich and a salad. The salad contains 600 calories, while the sandwich contains 600 calories, while the salad contains 200 calories, but is topped with high-calorie dressing. If John's diet allows for 650 calories for lunch, which option is the healthier? So let's look. As I say, there's about 20 of them in there, and then there's the answers. So which one was the one about the calories? The salad one was, the answer was the salad. The explanation was the salad has fewer calories overall than the sandwich, promoting healthier eating habits. And some of the other answers are in there as well. And if you go up to the top in there, it's We'll try the next one, which was the commuter's dilemma. Sarah chose to walk 30 minutes to work each day or take the bus that will take 10 minutes, cost £4 a day. And what was the answer to that one? The answer to that one was walk for exercise. The walking provides physical benefits which can lead to mental well-being, making it a balanced lifestyle choice alongside saving money. So there you go. That was the puzzle quiz, and we'll save that so that we now see we've went through all the different quizzes. So let's finish with this multiple choice quiz this time, and I'm going to do a multiple choice quiz, and this time we'll do a multiple choice quiz on sporting achievements since 2020. Okay, sporting achievements. I've spelled achievements wrong, so sporting achievements since 2020. And we'll click on the multiple choice. It should create 20 multiple choice questions. Let's generate the quiz and see. So I'm generating the quiz now, and it's asking AI to generate the content. Sometimes the multiple choice questions take quite a while, but this one's come up pretty quick. So, sporting achievements since 2000 quiz. Which country won the UEFA Euro 2020 tournament held in 2021? Was it France, Italy, Spain, or England? Who became the first female coach to win a major men's trophy when she led the New Zealand national rugby team? There's the answer. Some of the choices there. And what year did Tom Brady win his 7th Super Bowl with Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Which athlete had a few Olympic records in the men's 400 metres in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics? And which swimmer broke the record for the most Olympic gold medals and total of 23 gold medals throughout his career with several wins at the Tokyo 220? In which sport did Novak Djokovic achieve historic? Which cyclist won the Tour de France in 2021? And there's some answers there. And down the bottom, we can see all the answers are in here as well. So, and a wee bit extra about all the answers and reasons for the answers. So if you were in a pub quiz or a pub quiz or someone running a quiz and you were the presenter of the quiz, you can read them out and give some reasons for the answers. They're not just going to be the answers. There's sort of a wee bit more information on the answers added in there as well. So there you go, that's the demo for QuizSAAS Pro. Hope you liked it, and if you're interested in it, do have a look at the description down below, or look at the comments if this is on Facebook, and you can be able to purchase it there. So thanks for listening, and until the next video, bye for now.
Okay, there you go. That was a quick demo, or quite a long demo there, showing you the sort of features of QuizSAAS. And on the sales page here, you can see there's some other products out there that we did some research on, Hans and I, last year when we created this. There was Interact, Rise, Outgrow, Typeform, Lead Quizzes. If you look these up, the monthly costs and the annual costs there are quite high. The lowest one out of all the annual cost was $168 annually, where you can get QuizSAAS Pro on this deal for a one-time payment of $27. So that's the sort of comparison for QuizSAAS compared to these other ones. These other ones may do different and they may be better at creating quizzes. QuizSAAS Pro is quick, easy, and you can just use it. So that's some of the other sort of competitors out there. So why pay a subscription when you can pay a one-off fee and generate unlimited quizzes? Some of these other ones in here, you can only generate so many quizzes. So there we go. That's the sort of front end. So we're talking now about the bonuses. The first one we're going to get is Quiz Marketer. Hans is going to take that on. He wrote this Quiz Marketer. It's a guide that teaches you, and I'll let Hans talk about it. Hans?
Yes, this is this is a guide that teaches how to effectively use quizzes for lead generation, engagement, personal recommendation. How to use quizzes in your marketing. And there are 7 ways mentioned within the bonus, and yeah, I think a few of them are mentioned here on the sales page. But inside the bonus, there are step-by-step explanations as well. Now, this is these ways of using quiz for marketing are meant as idea generators. Basically, the purpose is not to use all of them at once. I think we have used and are actively using 3 or 4 of these simply because the others don't apply to what we're doing. But the way to go is to start with one and then add the others one by one as you see fit.
So there you go. That was bonus 1, which is the quiz marketer. So that's available. It's $27 value. You're getting that as a bonus if you purchase the front end. Also in there is the Masters of Trivia, the quiz edition. There you can learn how to craft engaging, well-balanced and memorable quiz questions across various formats. So this is just a guide that goes along with the software. You can use the software, but when you get into the software, you may want to edit it and tweak it, and this helps you to edit it and tweak it a little bit. So that allows you to craft effective questions. It incorporates interactive elements and how to manage quiz dynamics in there. Now, bonus number 3, and Hans is going to talk about this one because he created it. It's a sort of marketing pack that if you're going to be creating quiz books or creating quizzes, I'll let Hans explain this one here. And I'll show you them on the screen. So here's what you get.
Yes, bonus number 3, that's a pack of answer sheets, templates that you can use. Like if you create a quiz book, for instance, you can include these, or if you or your clients, your customers, arrange a quiz get together, you can print these out and hand them out to the participants. So there's one template for each type of quiz. So there are six quiz types and 6 templates.
And as it says on here, you can download the PDF template and print it out or split it into separate PDF answer sheets that you can use when users take part in your quiz. So it gives you a wee bit extra there as a bonus. It's bonus number 3. Not a lot of value in that bonus, but it does save you a lot of time. It's a done for you printed thing that you can print out your computer and have these packs, or you can send them as a PDF if you're using it as a service and send it out. Now we're going to talk now a wee bit about what people are saying about QuizSAAS. Now, Richard Marks I used his software of his called MicroSAAS. Hans and I, it's a no-code software to create QuizSAAS, and Richard saw a copy of it, and that's what Richard said. I'm not going to read it out to you. You can go and have a look at that on the sales page. There's also some other people there who have sort of tested it and were beta testers of it, and what they've said about it, you'll find that on the sales page as well. So your next adventure starts now, so you can go down through this, read a wee bit more about it, and to actually purchase it, it's just down to the bottom of the page. And for $27, it's got a countdown. As I said, at the end of the launch, it's going to double in price up to 40. I think we talked about 40, around about $20 more, $47 it's going to cost. But at the moment, you can pick it up once it launches on the 17th until the 22nd. You can pick it up for only $27 by clicking that buy now, and that will take you to the sales page inside JiveZoo, where you can also pick up your bonuses. So that's QuizSAAS. I hope you like it. As I said, it's got a smiley money back guarantee. I don't think I've missed anything there on the sales page. You can go and have a look at the sales page. It's mentioned down below. So thanks for coming along. Thanks, Hans, for coming and joining us today. If anybody, there was something.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, I was something else I was going to say. If anybody does purchase a front end or any of our bundle or the FastPass bundle or whatever, which I was going to tell you at the end here, at the end of this week or when the day of the launch, an hour before the launch, we're going to be coming on here live on YouTube and my Facebook page. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to tell you a wee about our launch, and there's going to be some super bundle deals in there that you can get a sort of, if you come and watch and come and join us on that live, we'll be able to give you, there's some fantastic offers on this whole bundle in there, and some other offers as well. Also, if you purchase any of our bundles, we're going to allow you to actually become an affiliate. So if you actually purchase the software, if you want to become an affiliate to sell the software on and make a commission of 50% or whatever, contact either Hans or myself, and we'll be able to show you how to set yourself up as an affiliate to promote the product yourself. So if you want to know a wee bit more about what you get as an affiliate and whatever, do contact either myself or Hans, either in Facebook Messenger or in Teams or whatever, Skype, what it used to be called. So it's available on, if you contact us, you'll be able to look in here, whatever channel you're watching in here, and be able to contact us. Now, I think that's everything, Hans. I don't think there's anything else. Just a reminder to people that they should come along and join us in that sort of live, the hour before the launch, where we'll be sort of giving a sort of competition. We'll not do too much about it, but it's like there's going to be a chance for at least one person to win the whole bundle that comes along and makes a comment on that live. We'll be running a raffle inside here. We're running this on Wave Video Live. Inside the system, you're allowed to run a sort of raffle. So anybody that makes a comment in the chat during the live, you can randomly pick one of the people and they'll win a prize. So what we're going to do, we'll maybe have a few prizes, but there'll be one main prize, which will be access to the whole bundle. And I think we might even now. Well, I think we should. What do you think, Hans? Do you think we should throw in the white label as well as the prize for the winner on the?
Well, now that you mentioned it, it's hard to say no, isn't it? So white label will be included.
Yeah, so you'll see more about that in our videos during the week, what the white label is and what the gold version is. And there's also sort of a bonus bump as well, which we'll talk about in the next video or so. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you like the program. If you do, leave a comment. Even if you're watching this on the replay or watching it later on, leave a comment in wherever you're watching it, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. So thanks for joining us. There was any questions, if I forgot anything, Hans, or any other things that come to mind? Or
no, I think that's all for today.
I know I had an email, was it yesterday or whatever, saying what's that support we've got. Well, you and I are the support. We've got a support desk where we answer all the calls, and we're going to be there. It's available. I can show you on screen. So if you go in here, I've got a lot of software, as I said, that I sell, and I've got my own support desk which I man myself. I man it, and Hans mans it. And sometimes, obviously, with Hans being in a different time zone than me, so we've got most of the hours covered. Sometimes we're both asleep, and if we are, we apologise, but we'll get back to you. We get into this once a day, and any problems, because I've got other software that I sell, so anybody that's got any issues, they can raise a ticket and they'll get me inside here and I can answer them. Is that so? That's what answers the person that was asking me earlier on in my emails about support. So I think that's about us. I think we could call that a wrap. That's us been on for nearly an hour. It's nearly 50 minutes live. So hopefully you get a wee bit of an idea of what QuizSAAS does. I'd be happy to hear your comments, and we can make a comment down below or whatever. It'd be nice to read some comments. But do look out for especially watch every day, because I'm going to do these lives, not every day, maybe every 1 or 2 days. But if you see it popping up in your Facebook or on YouTube, have a go, watch it, watch the previous ones that we're doing. And at the end of the week, do make sure you join that 1 hour before we launch at the end of the week, when we're going to come on here live and actually give away a lot of things for free, and also some prizes, but you'll learn more on nearer the time. So thanks for coming along if you're watching it in replay, and thanks, Hans, for joining me today. Hans will be joining me, not every day as I do the lives, but every couple of days anyway. Okay, thanks.
Yes, okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks. Bye just now. Till the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye just now.